Tuesday, June 26th, 10 a.m. Mountain Time, 2018. Guys, in this video, we're going to take a look at some extraordinary sky phenomenon that's been sent in recently. A couple of videos and some pictures that are definitely worth taking a closer look at. You can find these pictures and videos along with some other very incredible sky phenomenon photos here at the website, MrMBB333.com. Link is below in the description box. Click on the link, click on the Sky Phenomenon Photo Gallery tab, and it will take you to what I consider one of the finest collections of sky phenomenon on the web. And that's thanks to you guys, the viewers. So keep up the good work and keep sending the pictures. If you have interesting pictures you'd like to share with us that will eventually make their way to the website and or in a video, you can send them to reports@MrMBB333.com. We're going to start off with a video collection that I've made, or it's a collection of videos and pictures that were sent in by Kevin of Colorado Springs, Gareth of the UK, Vanna, Paul, and some others that we'll get to in this video. But I want you to pay close attention to something right here in the sky above Colorado Springs, Colorado. The gentleman that took this, his name's Kevin. I'll link the original video below in the description box. This is the original video. In fact, it's right here. Let me show you. All I've done is upload it into the editor where I can adjust the contrast just a little bit to try to bring forward whatever it was that he saw this night. And he saw this over a year ago, and he didn't know exactly what to do with it. He said the sky was turning orange, and these pillars of light were up behind the clouds, and what appeared to be something else, but it was difficult to tell with the cloud cover. But the pillars are definitely obvious, and you can find this original video below in the description box. Make sure you check out his YouTube channel while you're there. But here's the video that I put together, and all I did was zoom in a little closer and adjust the contrast just a little. It's in the original format other than that. Here's the video, and you can see these light pillars behind the clouds. This is a still shot. Let me stop it real quick. That I took and adjusted it even more with regard to color and different things like that to try and pull this forward. And you'll see what looks like the outline of a structure over here on the right as well. Again, this is from Colorado Springs, Colorado. A little over a year ago. Kevin Moore, Colorado Springs. And you can see these light pillars or beams, but there's also some sort of a faint structure in the center. Let me stop it real quick right here. Pay attention to the right side of the very obvious light beams. You can see what looks like the shadow of another structure that's nearly the same exact size. And I'll show you closer here in a minute in individual still shots. But this is the video he took. He said it was much brighter orange by the time he ran in, got his camera, got back outside, and recorded what we're looking at now. And it's still totally obvious there's something up there behind the clouds. That's not the moon. It's obviously not the sun because it's dark outside. The moon doesn't function like that in straight lines. So it also appears to be stationary, so it kind of rules out any type of airplane that we know of. Now it's kind of getting fainter, and you'll notice, I know it's a little grainy, but there's something here, and I'll point it out here in just a second. As that's fading away, you can kind of see something on the right, and we've seen this before. That's why I wanted to take a closer look at this, because we've seen pictures of something like this before. Let me stop this. On the right, remember this from about a year ago? This is also at the Sky Phenomenon Photo Gallery. This was observed above Lake Erie about a year ago as well, and this above Colorado Springs. And you can see the outline of something here, and then there's the original light pillar structure there on the left. But it reminded me of this above Lake Erie, and there you can see that structure there. There it is again there on the right, and you can see what looks like something going on over there above Colorado Springs. Let me stop this one. Clearly some sort of a object up there behind the clouds emitting some sort of energy, the way he described it. So interesting video. There's a good shot of it there. It almost looks like now there's something round maybe here. That's totally obvious. So good video, good observation. He said it was turning the sky orange, almost like some sort of a unusual plasma discharge or something like that, but definitely not normal. This next picture is from Paul from Montana, and it's of the moon back in June. Or actually, we're still in June, but back in the third week of June on the 17th. He was photographing the moon when he noticed something unusual. This is the original photograph that he took, and then he took this one. Had some sort of a shadow across the lower half of the moon in the photograph. And he didn't see anything in the sky that maybe would have interfered with the outcome of the photograph. He was simply photographing the moon, which he does all the time. And this was a very rare photograph. He has no idea, here they are side by side, how it appeared that way. I was considering the possibility of some sort of a trail in the sky, but I don't know. Either way, it's very unique. Thank you, Paul, for sharing. That photograph was taken on June 17th from Montana. This next one, I don't know how the young lady actually even saw it. She submitted a video of something very high in the sky. Doesn't have wings. It's bright white. And the video she sent in was just a mere 2 or 3 seconds long, but it was just long enough to capture whatever it was she saw. Probably just had enough time to grab her phone and start recording. And here's the original. Let me turn the volume down just a little. And I want you to watch right up here. Trust me, I'll zoom in much, much closer. But you can see there's something up there at a very, very high altitude. It's bright white, and it almost looks like, well, it doesn't almost look like it. It does look like it's leaving a small trail behind it. Moving too slow to be what I would call a daytime fireball. It doesn't even have any light. It's not bright. But it appears to move and make a unusual movement. I'll let you check it out and see for yourself. Here it is in slow motion, and I've zoomed in. And what I do is change formats so you can get a real close look at this thing. You can tell it doesn't have wings, at least that extend out from side to side. It almost looks, now you can see it change its shape a little bit, and then lunges forward. Look at that. See the tail it left behind? Watch. I'll slow it down and zoom in. There you go. In a different, see the tail? Let me go back and do that again so you can see this tail. Right there. You can see it's leaving some sort of a drag signature behind it. It doesn't look like it has wings. It's definitely not an airplane. It's way too high to be any type of a bird that would leave, that would be that big, at least from the ground. It's way too high up. And you can see right there, it almost changed shape. Watch. Here you can see it in this other format. See there? It's got almost a little tail behind it. So I don't know if we're looking at some sort of a unusual... There, it changed shape. I tried to get that in there where you could see it, but it was tough to do because the video clip was literally about 2.5 seconds long. So I've slowed it down, zoomed in as much as I could. Not exactly sure what we're looking at here. Just something unusual high in the sky, leaving a little bit of a trail behind it. So could be a daytime fireball of some sort. Now that there, see how it changed shape? This here is enhanced. That is not from the object. This is just the different format that I have it set in. It's called hard light, and it makes anything that's moving or in the video brighter. And in this case, you can see a little tail behind it. Don't know what we're dealing with here, but good capture. She saw that way high in the sky and had just enough time to pull out her phone and capture a 2 or 3 second video. This next set of images was sent in by Carlos Skywatcher. The video themselves are what looks like the sun. I don't know if you can see that all the way up there. Look at that. But it's a daytime fireball. You can find the link to this video and other videos of this daytime fireball that looks as bright as the sun below in the description box. That was sent in by Carlos Skywatcher. Thank you, Carlos, for sharing. Appreciate that. That fireball occurred on June 21st, 2018. This next video is from Gareth from the UK, and it looks like a chevron rainbow. Look at that. I've only seen that one other time, and it was a picture from Florida several years back. Those are very rare. The pink light you see is just light saturation from the recording device. Anytime you're recording extreme light, sometimes certain devices will do that. What you're looking at, though, in the sky is not an artifact. That's very real. Looks like a triangle-shaped rainbow. Very, very cool. Good observation. And like I said, I've only seen that once, and that was a still image from Florida, I think 4 years ago, or maybe even longer. But good capture by Gareth. Thank you, Gareth, for sharing. I want to thank everybody for sharing this incredible sky phenomenon. You can find all of these pictures and still images of the videos at the website at mrmbb333.com. You can also find the link to the original video here of the light pillars or whatever this is in the sky high above Colorado Springs. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Have a super day and be safe out there.